Hi, good people. Hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, and set your notifications to all. The last video I put together is just random thoughts, but what I want to touch up on is an area that I have been, I've struggled with all my life due to a multitude of reasons, but one of it is just overthinking and self-doubt. It's hard for me to say this, but that area is dating. Yes, I have struggled with dating all my life. It's not, and I'm not talking about meeting women, getting to know them. I'm not talking about that, the rejection part. I'm talking about long-term relationship. I've always had a hard time getting in, staying in a relationship, make things work, just taking to the next level. I've always had a hard time. But as of recently, I got back into dating as of last night, for the first time in, I'm ashamed to admit it, 11 years. Well, why I haven't dated in 11 years? I've had to focus on other matters. And also there were things that have happened to me that really just, it really took my focus away. One of it is caring for your family. Which that didn't work out. It wasn't what I thought it would be. The second part is health. Like I mentioned in the earlier video, I had 2 near-death experiences, and when I finally figured out what balance meant, that memory came back to me. Having that support system, having that someone that's going to be there for you when you are fighting for your life, and that has played a part. Living your life, living a fulfilling life. Those things. But also at the same time, you do not want the YouTube algorithm. There's a space on YouTube that I was in for maybe a year, a little over a year or so. I caught myself being miserable, like a lot of those. Now there are some in that space that I have great deal of respect for, but I can't continue being like that. It is not sustainable for me. Caught myself hating, which is never was like me. Caught myself hating the women, that was never like me. Never. And being back on a date last night for the first time in 11 years. I was nervous because it's been a long time, but it was so gratifying for me, because I'm starting to discover the real old me. So, and I'll talk more about this on the next video.